All right, welcome back to Safe Space Talk. Today we are continuing our Orgasm Gap video series, and it will be about straight males, the winners of the group, the leaders of the pack, actually.
Yes.
96%.
Yes.
Yes. So before we do that, we're going to do our regular candle lighting for all the people who need it, all the people struggling and going through anything that might need extra energy, vibes,
It ain't
prayers,
happening today, honey.
anything.
Burn my little hand.
2 out of 3
We
is
got
not
2 out of
bad.
3 ain't bad. They made a song about it. I ain't burning up my little hand. There we go.
All right. So, do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Rodney. I am a straight male. I'm 47 and I'm married, and let's do it.
Perfect. All right. So you have the questions. We don't have the
I
questions.
know, right? Because we are not prepared people at all.
I guess we're
I had them pulled up. There we go.
So starting off, what would you say is your percentage of times that you experience orgasms from your sexual experiences? And I guess you could include, during relationships, not in relationships, how they vary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the statistics. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit higher. I'm gonna say 97%.
That's good.
And I'm only gonna say 97%. I would say 100%, but I'm a realist. It depends on what my body's going through at any given situation. So I feel like, if my body has something going on, I might not.
Yeah. It's like health, yeah.
But I mean, hey,
So does liquor really affect it?
Yes, it does. It prolongs
the whole
it.
Whiskey dick.
The whole whiskey dick thing.
Yes, whiskey dick does. It does. It has an effect. So.
But do you feel like sometimes it's beneficial ever?
Yeah, especially, I really do. Whiskey dick is really beneficial because there are times where, my partner, my wife, she'll like, don't come yet, don't come yet, don't come yet.
Yes.
So
and you're like, good news.
yeah, guess what?
I have some good news for you.
Yep. And
Perfect
it's,
timing.
Yeah, so you can keep going.
Yeah, and she benefits from that.
Yeah. Yeah.
She does benefit.
I can
from
attest
whiskey
that gas station, honey, is the truth. So,
yeah. Four Loko is not good.
Oh no, and you have to hydrate when you get those little honey packs from the gas station because you will be sick as a dog the next day. They work.
Well,
it sounds like a lot.
But yeah, the beast. I mean, it does unleash the beast.
That's cool. All them B vitamins.
I know, right? The
muscles
B12
so much energy.
Muscles sitting there like,
let's go. Do you feel that the percentage associated matches in your experience? So yeah, you pretty much said the given percentage is around there, 96, 97%. Yeah. So that would be accurate. So the data lines up. So
it's trending up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know. That makes perfect sense.
Being that I'm a little bit older too, I mean, I do have experience, and experience is a situation, where, with experience, we do tend to trend upward.
Yeah.
Because
you can communicate what you want and get what you want out of it.
That's actually a good question. So when it comes to age, do you feel like it was lower when you were in your 20s than now?
Well, when I was in my 20s, it was just more of like get it.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't worried about what what the partner was feeling. It wasn't about that. It was just tick march, basically.
Mm-hmm.
As a younger man, which I mean, I've been married most of my adult life, but as a single man, it was more along like notches on the headboard. It's not about that when it comes to actual straight males.
So it's probably higher when you were single because you were in it for self.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that would definitely make sense with the numbers
statistics. Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of probably single people in that. So, they're giving their statistics.
Yeah.
All right.
I think they should take that orientation, the orgasm gap. They should do single straight and married straight.
I think we were saying the same.
Split that up.
Yeah,
we thought the same.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Especially for bisexuals. Like I always said, I wonder what it is with the same sex, and then I wonder what it is with opposite sex.
And you know what? I actually sat down and took the time the other day to watch the initial orgasm gap video, and y'all were saying the same thing where you should have broke it down. The orientations need to be separated a little bit further
so that you can really delve into it.
the research needs to be separated a little more.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
All right. What is your most consistent orgasm type? Because
Intercourse.
we didn't go over a lot of males, and we didn't find a lot of different male types when we were looking for it. It was all
There's
of course,
three.
There's the anal.
mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead.
straight men, not
straight men still
Straight men
technically
can get their if their female lovers are
as Amber said,
Yeah,
fingering the booty ass man.
digging the booty ass. We've experimented a little bit, and it was a little uncomfortable at first, but it's okay. But it's not. It doesn't reach me to the point of orgasm.
Gotcha.
But for me, as you know, a straight male, okay, it's oral, it's intercourse, and it's masturbation.
In that order?
No,
I was about to say that is
it's very
impressive.
I
need to.
I told you,
hit
I'm shooting from the hip. But no, intercourse definitely is my most.
Yeah.
You know, of course, oral.
I hear straight men say oral is usually the lowest. It's the hardest for them. I hear that a lot.
It depends. I mean, see, there's different ways of accepting the oral. Okay.
Accepting it.
Well, I mean,
like receiving it.
Yes.
Yeah. Mentally.
Okay. Some can, some can't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you can't, okay, we're gonna move on to the next step.
Oh, you're saying so your partner cannot.
The level of experience.
Yeah.
Yes. There's levels there. Okay. It's and there's oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Well, oh my God, it don't very happen very much,
Yeah.
because a lot of females really at this point is at my age and at my experience level, there's really not a lot of females that really want to do that. They do it for you, not for them.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, okay, if you're going to give me oral, I want you to do it for you, because I'm going to give you oral because I want to do it for me.
Enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Not like a chore.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're not taking the trash out. We're not washing dishes.
Seem excited to be
It's
here.
literally just
Scoot the
bypass.
Twisted just a little bit so my face is not.
So intercourse, and as both of you ladies already know, because you are medical professionals, you've done your research, you know, from an orgasm standpoint, a male lasts a little bit less in intercourse. I think the average is 5.5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's not very long. Sorry, ladies. I mean, can't do nothing about that.
Trust me, we're fine with it.
But I mean, during that 5.5 or 6 minutes, it all depends on what is happening.
Yeah.
I mean, there's times with my wife, and trust me, she's my wife. I know her body. I know what trips her trigger and what don't trip her trigger. I know during that short amount of time what I can do, but sometimes it changes. Y'all know this already.
Yes.
During that 5.5, 6 minutes, it's either going to be, or it's going to be.
Yeah. Did the best we could.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a college try.
Well, so do we.
So you feel like in that time frame that you're with your partner, that if it is intense and you're both into it, then
it'll be fast.
It'll be faster than usually
if you're having to muster up
the courage and the energy.
Yeah. The courage.
The courage and the
courage.
The knife. Like the knife.
The fortitude.
Yes. Get the wherewithal. Okay? Do you even have the wherewithal for this?
Part. See, I was so nervous before we started this. Now I'm just laid back. I'm comfortable.
You should be. Look, we are not.
That's what's called safe space talk. Yeah,
honey. Because if we don't make you feel safe to be able to say what you want to say, then we're not doing it
right.
I love it.
Exactly.
I couldn't ask for anything more comfortable at this junction. Really.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite orgasm type?
This is the.
Yep. This is a. Again. Inside.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Makes sense.
So, intercourse, vaginal, penile. Cool.
Yep. Vaginal, penile.
Or
inside.
they call it the cream pie.
Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Because you have to be careful because cream pies turn into cutie pies.
Then see, then you got to worry about little Debbie stepping in and trying to do all that, Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's where mine came from.
Yep.
Yep, I can vouch for that.
Yep, that's pretty much how that happens.
Come inside.
Yep.
But
Like we said on our other episode, as every time you make a deposit, make a withdrawal, because you cannot keep on repetitively ejaculating into your girl's vagina without wreaking havoc on that mess. Like,
See, my kid's mom, we did, we did create 3 kids, and that wreaked havoc.
Yeah.
On my mental state. 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah.
But
I can attest.
Yeah.
Me too. Everybody here has 3 kids and up.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
hella kids.
Yeah. My spouse now, I mean, she's not able to produce, so it's like
free for all.
Nice. Yeah.
That is like the gift of that
Yeah.
keeps on giving. You're like,
I was actually saying that to Pierre the other day. I was like, that's one of the benefits of vasectomy. I think men don't think about, that you can just
see
do whatever.
I want to have a vasectomy, but my health insurance I have to, and you ladies can attest to this, I have to deem it medically necessary.
That's crazy. How do you medically deem it? So
I'm
basically,
like, I don't want more kids.
So his
I'm
wife
like, bitch,
would
I got
literally
5 kids.
Be like super sick to where if she got pregnant, it would kill her for it to be medically necessary.
That's not confused.
That's kind of confused because my
that's
thought
the
process.
patriarchy
Okay,
at work right there, making it not the man's capability.
My wife's a stay-at-home mom. Okay, we're a 1-income family. All right, if I have to support a baby at this point in time, it's not going to be physical. It's going to be mental.
Yeah,
and
draining.
I'm going to lose my shit.
Exactly.
And then my health insurance is going to go up because I'm going to have to go to that 48-hour hold. Yes.
Mm-hmm. You know what prevents that? Abortions, vasectomies.
Yeah.
All the above.
And I'm trying to get a vasectomy, but they.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That literally, that's not even a thing.
I don't even understand what would make it medically necessary. I don't want more children.
Right.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
How more medically necessary can
you get?
I don't
It's
want
funny that they put birth
anymore.
control on us as the first answer for everything. And
Especially
women's healthcare and men's healthcare, they're like,
yeah,
why would you need that?
It's the girl's problem. Don't worry about it.
That's not
She'll
on
take
you.
care of
bullshit.
She'll take care of
Bullshit. Okay.
All right.
I think it's number 5.
Yeah. What do you think the percentage of orgasms that your partner experiences is?
I'm gonna say it's probably. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of credit. I'm gonna say 65 to 70%.
See, that's honest.
Thank you.
Because you're the first person who's, I think, said that. Because I think
know. I feel like
our
everybody
bisexual male was like 100%.
He's full of shit.
He's
arrogant.
And so, well, for him, I think he was also talking about male.
Mm-hmm.
So male on male, where
like
it's
I think
visible.
his husband. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of visible. You kind of notice it a little bit more.
Well, I mean, think about it, ladies. I mean, I come home from work, and the wife's cooking dinner, and I'm like, hey, let's go get a quickie real quick. Do you think she's gonna?
No, we're burning all the stuff on there.
Yeah.
No.
I got to start over with cooking.
Right. So I'm gonna say 65, maybe 70%. I mean, now when I've got time to do what I do, it's gonna happen.
Now, what do you think is the rationale as to why hers would be lower than yours?
Because she's okay.
Because I really want to hear this from a male's perspective.
Okay, well, for her, her nether regions, her clit, her vagina, her areola. Mm-hmm. I heard y'all talk about that. That's a whole completely different area.
Yes.
Those areas, they have different levels of sensitivity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have to treat each one of those specific areas with a different level of intensity.
You should come up with a treatment plan.
Exactly.
No, I told you I'm shooting from the hip. Look, I'm 40. I've been doing this shit for a long time.
That's exactly right. Just a long time.
I've been, but those levels of sensitivity on those specific areas, they vary. I mean, y'all are ladies, you know how it is.
Yeah.
But especially for my partner, for my wife, okay, she's not very sensitive in those areas. don't baby her with that.
Okay.
Sometimes
I think as people age, though, that's a common thing, that you need more pressure, you need more stimulation, you need it to be not as soft as whenever you were younger.
Right.
I hear that a lot. A lot.
Yeah, and it's because they get used to a certain thing, and it's just like an evolution. If that makes sense. It's a long, drawn out, irreversible process.
I don't think it's irreversible. Now, if I done went like 5 years
actually an evolution
in the desert, I'm pretty sure I could like be looked at by a man and be like,
well, if you look up the definition of an evolution, okay, it is a long, drawn out, irreversible change, as opposed to a revolution where it's right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe it.
Gotcha.
So with a woman, I mean, it's especially
takes a little bit longer, more intent, more
Yeah, I mean, she's like, don't pet it, honey, devour it.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel like it has to be an emotional connection for women, or do you feel like women have the capability of being sex and move on the way that men do?
For women, no, because we're dogs. We're the alphas. In that instance, so I feel like no, I do feel like there, for the most part, it does need to be a connection for a female. I mean, now that connection is the level of intensity for that connection is dependent on.
Right. So they could be friends versus lovers versus casual, but there has to be something that they can be like. There's
like demisexual.
Yeah. There's an attraction. There's something, some kind of chemistry. There is.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't even necessarily have to be sexual. It can be. I mean, I've seen situations. I've been out in social settings where I've seen a lady laugh at a guy's joke, and it was a complete, total stupid joke. 45 minutes later, guess what? They're gone.
Yeah,
they're
it's the chemistry.
Yeah.
So then I wouldn't say then it's emotional connection, but more of just like
it's a vibe.
Yeah.
An
energy.
There's something that matches.
I can say that because I will say I will know within 5 minutes of meeting someone if they will ever
get me in bed.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. You cannot convince me otherwise. After that, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good.
That's weird because you know what? I feel the same way. I really do. I can analyze a situation within the blink of an eye and be like, it's going to happen. Nope, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. It ain't happening. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, yeah, it's happening.
See, young men,
I got
listen.
The opportunity.
Yeah.
Young fellas, listen to me on this situation. Okay, if you're about to approach somebody in a social setting, and if you don't feel the vibe, don't buy the drink.
And don't push it. Yeah. Because I would rather you not buy me the drink if you see that I'm uncomfortable. If you see that I don't, or I'm not interested, I'm like here with my girls, like this is not what I'm married, whatever.
Right.
Don't buy me the drink, please. Because now it's uncomfortable. Because now you're standing around trying to make conversation, and I'm like,
I bought you a drink.
Do I feel obligated? Like I didn't even want the damn drink. I'm trying to be polite as we are. Right. So yes, please. If she's not vibing with you, just bid her a good night.
Yes.
And
I bid you good day.
Yeah, I bid you good day. And exit. And save your
What was that movie?
Hitch.
The B movie.
Oh yeah,
Buzz.
I was about to say like Hitch when he bought her the drink and he was like, "You don't look like you're interested. Have a great day." And he like walked off.
Yes, or if you're gonna do that, do it out of just the niceness. If you want to do something nice and leave it at that, and you can,
And see, I've done that before. I've been in a situation where a lady caught my eye, and actually there was a situation where a group of ladies, couldn't.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, they're hot.
Yeah.
Send around. Get one of those. Hey, thanks. That's that cute. Appreciate it. Buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the guy sitting next to me decides, oh, I'm gonna buy him around too, and he wants to go over and talk to him. I'm like, dude, you're striking out.
Yeah. They're obviously there with each other.
Yeah.
I actually have had a friend say that at the bar before. They're like, they were like trying to talk, and she's like, "I'm actually just here with my friend. Thanks." Like turns around, and I was like, "She's my hero. I love it." Like,
I am uninterested.
Yes, thank you.
Please do not push me any further.
It saves your energy. It saves your time. Go look for someone who's interested.
I appreciated one time we were in a location and a buddy of mine was persistent. He was very persistent.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't rude. He wasn't abusive.
Yeah.
But he was persistent. Well, these three ladies were sitting, at the bar table, and all of a sudden, two of them just started making out, and he was like, "This is hot." I'm like, "You struck out, bro."
That's literally their way of getting you to say it's not for me.
Yeah.
They're not interested.
And he was like, "I'm gonna buy him another round." I'm like,
No,
you're not.
You're wasting money.
They're
going home with each other.
And it's quite obvious.
And it was really
and you're not going to be invited.
And by statistics, they will orgasm better if they go home.
If they go home with each other than with you.
So,
And see, the sad part about it was he was on my tab that night. So
no.
he was trying to spend my
absolutely.
money.
No,
Absolutely
no.
But
You damn sure aren't.
the only way I'm benefiting is to take your drunk ass home when you're passed out, and I can laugh at you and tell your wife what you did.
Oh Lord, it gets even
Because she's gonna. They were pineapples, so she was going. She was going to want to know.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he still struck out.
Yeah.
Bad.
All right, let's see. So, do you find? Oh, this is funny. Do you find yourself faking orgasms to encourage your partner's experience or perspective of their sexual experience?
No. I mean, I have faked orgasms. Just to.
How do men do that? There's supposed to be some evidence there somewhere.
No, it doesn't have to be. If they're inside, no.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I mean, the cream pie.
That is true, but yeah,
Have you ever seen a faucet drip?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, honestly and truly, in a situation where I had to fake an orgasm, it would be because, trust me, if I got to fake an orgasm, it's not because I'm trying to boost her up.
Mm-hmm.
If I got to fake an orgasm, it's because I'm trash and I'm trying to leave.
Mm-hmm.
It's trash and I'm trying to leave.
That's what everybody's saying, though. It's
I
really like it's not for the other person. It's to get yourself out of the assignment.
Exactly.
To get the assignment over with.
Yeah.
Right.
I am ready for this. I am ready to get off of this ride.
Yeah. Not ready for the assignment.
You said I wasn't never ready to begin with. I'm just trying to.
But I'm trying to hurry it along.
I'm feeling my skin. Trying
it's a group project, and I've done my part.
I took a cab, and
here we go.
That's my stop. Type stuff. No, I'm not gonna fake an orgasm to boost anybody's ego, because I look at it like this: if you can't make me, then I'm not gonna tell you that you did.
How do you feel about women faking orgasms with you? Now, not saying that your spouse is, but just hypothetically, let's say that that's the case. How do you feel about that as a male, and what do you want women to know about that?
Well, I mean, at the same time, I feel like, okay, I mean, if I didn't understand the assignment, if you don't fake it on my account, don't fake it on my account.
What would you rather them do?
Hey, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, you know what? As a male, okay, in the middle of it, go ahead and fake it.
I was about to say, because if she says just stop, then she may not be enjoying herself anymore. She may want it to be over, but that doesn't mean she doesn't want you to have a good time.
Well, see, here's where I'm at with it, okay? And there again, my age and my experience, I guess I'm letting it kick in, but I mean, it's like, know your body.
Yeah.
If even with, my wife, I know her body better than anybody else will, and she knows her body better than she knows me. We know each other better than anybody else will, but we know ourselves even better.
Mm-hmm.
Know your body. So if it's not right, and which I mean, between she and I, we wouldn't fake it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. I think
that comes with time too.
Time
and age.
I mean,
when you just understand how things really work.
Right. In a situation where it's a play date, so to speak, I mean, I fake it. Hey, if you got to fake it, hey, fake it till you make it.
Till you make it. That's exactly right.
If it'll get you, if it got you in the situation and it'll get you out of the situation, then
there you go. That makes sense.
I mean, I'm not gonna be butthurt because you faked an orgasm. I'm not gonna be.
Life will literally go on.
Are you gonna be butthurt if I faked an orgasm?
Nope.
I would just be like, why?
No,
wow, what was the point of that?
I would be like, thank you. That ended the assignment.
See, for us, it's easy because all I gotta do is go.
Done.
Done.
Done. One and done.